Hello and welcome to London Car Alarm Co. Today we've just come out to fit another Halo Mini with remote immobilisation on this really lovely Mercedes C63 AMG. So customers paranoid about this particular key here. So we fitted this system. So if someone jumps in and tries to start it, it just won't start, okay? So now every time the customer jumps in the vehicle, let's go from the beginning. So tap once for accessory, tap again for main ignition, insert the code, which we're going to change after the video. Once we've inserted the code, we're going to get a side light flash. It means we've passed authorization and we can drive the vehicle away. So watch carefully. There you go. Put on the brake and start the vehicle. Okay, simple, straightforward. When the customer leaves the vehicle, open the door. Double flash, system is now armed. Okay, can't start the vehicle. Okay, needs a code. If the customer wants to place it in valet mode, this is also straightforward, and the way he would do that is main ignition on, insert the code, but on the last press hold for 15 to 20 seconds. We'll get the initial flash to say it's disarmed and it's passed authorization, and then it'll follow on in about 15 to 20 seconds with 5 flash to confirm it's going into valet mode. So watch carefully. Disarmed, we're holding. Okay, keep holding for about 20 seconds, and you'll see shortly you'll go into valet mode. There you go, going into valet mode now. So let's just turn off the start button, jump out the vehicle, jumped out the vehicle, watch, we'll be able to start it. Okay, vehicle starts, no problem. Okay, when we get the vehicle back, to take it out of valet mode, exactly the same way, you've jumped in the vehicle, main ignition on, so tap for accessory, tap again for main ignition, insert the code and hold. 15 to 20 seconds, keep watching. Side light will flash again to tell us it's coming out of valet mode. There you go, there's the visual flash. Start button off, open door, system is armed again. Watch carefully, just won't start, okay? Vehicle won't start, foot on the brake. Okay, now we want to place, or should I say we want to change the code, and the way we would do that is main ignition on, so yellow and red lights on. Insert your code to disarm the system so you can access it to change the code. So let's just disarm it. There's the flash. Now tap the accelerator to the floor 10 times and we'll get a flash to confirm that it's going into learn mode. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go, double flash. Let's just do a code now. So tap, 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 tap. Start button off within 5 seconds. There's the flash, it's learnt the code. Open and close the door. Let's just try and start it. Vehicle won't start. So let's just insert the code. So main ignition on, insert the new code and watch. There's our flash, we start the vehicle. Okay, now I'm going to show you something very special. So say for example, the vehicle number 1 was stolen in valet mode and you wanted to recover the vehicle. So obviously from our system now, we've got a tracker fitted, app based, you can see where it is, you can send it a remote command and then they won't be able to start it. So let's just open the closed door to confirm it is in valet mode. So there you go, it's not in valet mode at the moment, so let's just put it in valet mode, okay? So tap, 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 hold. There's our initial flash. Wait for it to go into valet mode with the 5 flashes. And then what I'll do, while it's running, I'll send it a remote command and you'll see we won't be able to restart it, okay? So we know it's in valet mode, just confirm that. Start button off, open the door, okay? Start the vehicle. So we've started it. It's obviously been stolen in valet mode. Now I'll go into the tracking system. Let's just go into the tracker. Okay, so we can see where it is. Now we're going to go to set, scroll down to control fuel. We're going to cut it off and we're going to send our code. Okay, put our code in first. Send OK. There you go, send the command. Now shortly you'll see that the app will go red. It takes a few seconds to update. But let's just turn off the start button. Obviously we started it initially in valet mode. Turn off the start button, try and start it. There you go, we can't start it now. See, can't start it, okay? So it's been stolen in invalid mode. We've sent it a command from our tracker and we just go and retrieve it. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we want to obviously turn that feature off. So there you go. There it is. See, cut off fuel. Okay, so now we're going to retrieve it. We're going to turn that feature off, go back to set, scroll down to fuel, recover, insert our code and send it. There you go, we've sent it. So let's just try it now. It may take a few seconds, but let's just try it now. Let's start the vehicle. There you go, vehicle's up and running. Okay? And we know it's in invalid mode, obviously, because we tested it. Okay? So now one more final thing, something very special on this. I know the video's a bit long, but it's really good to know. So now what's happened? Let's take it out of valid mode first of all. Okay, so main ignition on. Insert the code. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds. Watch carefully. Keep watching. Keep watching. There you go. It's come out of valid mode. Start button off. Open door. System is active. Needs a code. Obviously won't start. Okay. So let's just put the code in so we know the code is working. So insert the code and watch the side light. So tap, 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 tap. So we know the code is working. We're able to start the vehicle. Okay. So this is something really clever. So we've lent the vehicle to somebody, or it's a lease company, and you want it protected, but at night you don't want them to drive it. So let's just show you that obviously it's armed. Okay, it's accepting the code. So main ignition on. Insert the code. So it's accepting the code. Now what we're going to do, we're going to send a command. Let it arm again. Okay, we're going to send a command from the tracker again, but this time it's going to paralyze the keypad, so they will not be able to drive it, irrespective whether they know the code or not. So let's just go into it. So let's just go back into it. Let's just go to set, control fuel, cut off, send it the code again. Watch. We've sent it. Okay, we know the system's armed because we opened the door, obviously. But this time, let's try and put the code in. So main ignition on. Insert the code. Watch carefully. Just not accepting the code. Not accepting the code, and we can't start it. Okay, so they cannot use it. Now we're going to recover it. And obviously, once again, it says cut off fuel. Obviously, now we're going to retrieve it and activate it again so they can drive the vehicle. So it's come to the morning, or you know, the leases, they can still drive it. So let's go to recover, put in a code, let's just send it. Okay, we've sent it. It's obviously still red, so let's just now start button on and try the code now. So start button on, try the code. There it goes, accepted the code, and we're able to drive it. So it's really, really clever. As I said, this is a lot more advanced than the standard old CANBUS Immobilisers that are still out there. So how it works, obviously push sequence, won't start unless it sees the push sequence. Stolen in invalid mode, you can send it a remote command, and obviously when they go to restart it, won't be able to start it. And obviously if you want to lend it to somebody and have it protected with the push sequence, but at night you don't want them to drive it, send a remote command and they won't be able to put the code in. As I said, this is the Halo Mini. My name's Otto. Company's called London Car Alarm Company. Number to me is 02890604780. 02890604780. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.